we're alive. Yeah, I
So,
was just looking over my schedule, realizing I just beaten RB Leipzig and I'm in third in my Champions League group. I'm like, oh wow, okay,
nice.
gonna
Oh, in this
yeah.
game, not you're off. Okay, in
No,
this
no,
game.
in this one, I'm just going over my games. Like I just lost to Shamrock. I was mad about that. Then I beat Sligo Rovers, but then I beat RB Leipzig. So I'm like, oh, I'm in third in my group, which is where I want to be. I mean, ideally,
Mhm.
no, ideally, I'd like to be in second, but, but I mean, I'm going to settle for third if I can get it, obviously. And
Mhm.
yeah, we're counting down towards the end of the season, and I'm pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, but you still have a shoot ton of games to play,
Yeah, I mean,
right? In the
uh,
Champions League and whatnot.
yeah, a few, but that's fine. You can be doing all your scouting. I mean, you need to improve your team, so a bit of time is good for you.
Oh, there's gonna be a big overhaul this offseason with scouting and
Well,
coaching and stuff like that.
and have you been given your budget yet?
No, not yet.
Right,
I'll get
because
it once we qualify for the Champions League.
right, because I got mine 26 million, and then my wage budget like it went up 6 times what it was almost.
6 times?
Yeah. My wage budget was somewhere around. Oh, I guess not quite, but still, it's a lot. My wage budget was around 65,000 a week, and now it's almost 400,000 a week.
Wow,
Like,
that's
like I'm
three
on,
and a half times.
I'm at like English Championship level for
Yeah,
as far as wages
sounds about
go,
right.
but I'm in like brand new Premier League team level of transfer budget.
Hmm.
So it's like this is
Wow,
kind
that's
of
pretty good.
exciting. If only I could actually get some players. But now, remember how I keep saying, "Oh, these players they'll join me, but I can't afford their wages." It's like, well, now I might be able to start slipping a few of them in. Those players whose wages I
Hmm.
couldn't afford before. But I mean, they still want more than I can afford. Some of them, but I just got to find the one or two or three, and then I can start giving a few pay raises to my current players so that people stop trying to steal them from me.
Yes, that sounds nice.
I got this all
That
mapped
sounds
out. I
nice,
got I
and
got this all worked out.
I'm glad because usually when we start our streams, you're kind of like kerfluffled a little bit and don't remember where you left off. But it seems you're, full steam ahead.
Well, I mean, I had over 20 minutes because you said 10 minutes and I had 20 minutes and I just sat here and I was like, I'm going to make sure that I know what I'm doing.
There's a stereotype called CPT, right?
Hmm.
And it stands for color people time.
Okay.
And it basically just means that you shouldn't believe the time that, you know, they
Color,
say.
color people type.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Just so you know.
I mean, whatever. You can make any excuse you like. I'm good with it, but that is pretty funny.
It's a true thing. It's a
Okay.
true thing. A lot of
I
people
never
say
heard
the
of
same thing about me.
never heard of it before, but now I have, so I'm in the know. And yeah, that's awesome.
I'm
I
rooting for
dig
you
it.
now. I hate something new.
Oh, let's see. That's just me holding shit up because I'm staring at my team.
Yeah.
Like, where do I want to make improvements? I'm like a freaking raptor over here. Okay, who do I already have coming in? That's a bigger question. Oh, I only have okay. Well, I have single midfielder and he are young. Oh well, he's not bad though.
Do me a favor and pick odds or evens.
Evans.
Okay.
What did I pick? Anything good?
We are watching the San Diego Padres at the San Francisco Giants.
Oh,
America.
that sounds like a good game to me. I'm good with that. Uh,
It's not bad. If it gets too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down.
oh yeah, no
I haven't.
worries. Sometimes I think to myself, you should turn that up a little. I'd like to know what's happening, but I'll let you know if you need to do that too.
Um, I'm on my TV downstairs on this one, so I haven't like configured the volume.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Understood. Oh yeah, I got to play Doghead twice in a row between the Cup and the League. Well, at this point, my undefeated season is completely gone, so I'm going to prioritize the league games. They're screwed.
um,
But I will have 3 players on international duty coming up. Oh my god, I got a bunch of games to play while they're gone. So I'm going to have some interesting games. Let's see. 2 league games I have to play with most of my team. Well, the second one, most of my team is gone. So we'll be plunging into that depth. All right, so Benson has been replaced for next season. At sad that he'll be. Oh wait, he's got another year on his contract. I guess he probably won't be a bench player anymore, though. He'll just be the honorary old man sitting and mentoring people.
Hey, it's still.
You know, he can sit in the dressing room and be like, "Back in my day, we," yeah, you know, that guy. That guy. I saw the funniest meme. I saw the funniest meme about Football Manager players and when they're looking at the age of players and how they think they age. It's like after 28, they're walking around on their walkers, and I'm just like, or 27 or 26, I don't remember, but they're like really young. They're in like mid 20s. They're walking on their walkers, right? And I'm just like, yeah, that's Jacob.
But it's 30 for me. And Matt jokes around that once he hits 30, I'm supposedly going to break up with him. Because I talk about how much I hate athletes that are over 30 years old.
Nah, he's got an excellent jawline. He's going to be a good-looking old guy, so don't worry about that. Oh, no problem. No problem.
I'll make sure to tell him that.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, no, he's probably going to be a really cute old man. Trust me. Don't worry about that. He's got the good face for it. But what?
Nothing.
I don't care. I'm allowed to compliment people.
Oh, I know you are. I just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, all right. Well, see, that's one of my saving graces in life. It's like when I was a little younger, I thought, you know, a lot of girls would be like, "Oh, you're pretty average looking." It's like, well, I'm going to age nice, and I know that. And so far, I've been bang on. I do not look my age, and I know that I'm going to be all right when I get older. So we're good to go. But some people, they do. They just have the right face that when they get older, it just suits them, and they actually look better. I don't know what it is. It's weird. I don't want to say ugly duckling because that insinuates they were ugly to start with, which they're not. It's just some people just age better than others.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that.
Yeah, and I believe that there is a way by looking at the person's facial structure to predict these things. I do believe that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You say that.
Mm-hmm. Somebody told me specifically about how you can measure a person's jawline and the way that their cheeks come in, like how the wrinkles are going to hit them later. They gave me a decent idea on how you can look at a person and kind of gauge what they're going to look like when they're older. And I'm just like, that's really cool to know. So hooray!
Do you think it's creepy at all to know that? To say, okay, I can accurately predict what you're going to look like when you get older?
No, because people, they can age poorly. Depends on their health too. But I mean, but this person, I can't remember what the hell the name of their job was. But their whole thing was that they did facial restructuring, right? And they're just like, these are the specific attributes you can look at to know if a person's going to be good looking when they're older. And I'm just like, wow, that is so interesting to know. I don't know if that's creepy. That's just cool science that not a lot of people know about.
Yeah, I always like hearing about like interesting sciencey stuff.
Well, and it hit me because there's a movie called The Wedding Singer. You know, Adam Sandler, way back. And anyway, Drew Barrymore's in it with him. And she's dating this asshole guy. Like, he's just a prick, right? And she's going to get married to him, as is the story. And she says, well, he may not be the nicest guy, but he's got money, and he's going to be a good-looking older man. And that comment kind of stuck with me when I was talking to this lady. I'm like, well, what about when Drew Barrymore says this in this movie? And she's like, well, you saw the guy. And I'm like, yeah, he's actually kind of horrendous looking, to be honest. And she's like, okay, so he has this facial structure like this, and his jaw goes in, this does this, and his eyebrows, it's like this, and this. If he ages in a particular way, and she actually brought up the picture of the actor and got this app that she has on her phone, and she aged him over a progression of time, and then he was older, and Drew Barrymore was right. He is going to be a good-looking older man. If it goes in that trajectory, but it's not hard to predict. Yeah.
No, now that I'm thinking about it, science will eventually be able to predict that accurately.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's all going to be relative and within a certain ballpark, but yeah, there's just some things you can rely on to figure out what a person may or may not look like down the line. I'm like, that is incredible. So like, that's why some guys or girls in high school, they're beautiful and stunning, but then they get older and suddenly they're just horrible looking. And I'm just like, yeah. And I'm like, wow, that's funny. That's true. That can happen. And she's like, a lot of it has to do with health, but some of it does have to do with, it's predetermined, basically, based on the shape of your face and structure of your face.
We scored a minute in, and then not even 2 minutes later, they had a penalty.
Well, I scored twice, but they called one back already because they're jerks like that, and then they injured my left back because they're double jerks like that. Now, I hope they don't go for a triple jerk moment because I'm already kind of. I was going to say I had a bad night at darts, but that's not true. I played phenomenally, but we played against the super stacked team, the 3 people that whined that they wouldn't play if they weren't on the same team, and they're all A players. And the last time, they just called another goal back on me. Goddamn. Anyways, the last time I played them, we beat them 5-4. Tonight they beat us 5-4. But I played out of my mind and still lost, and this is the first time I've ever lost ever in a Legion League. So I'm a little choked. Anyway, so, now I'm going to play Football Manager and hope that I win at some of this.
Yeah. I'm going to stay up until at least 1 o'clock.
Cool.
And just don't forget I have class tomorrow.
No, I am not forgetting.
As far as I can.
1 o'clock's great. We'll get in some games. And so they've called back 2 of my goals, and I just had a penalty stopped. So it's only 1-0 at halftime. So the AI's already cheating, the bunch of cheating AI. Right? People say that. They're like, the AI cheats. Like, no, it doesn't. Shut up.
Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah,
I'm gonna say it's cheating. I'm gonna say it's cheating just so I can make myself feel better, though.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Everyone else does it, why can't I?
I see. This is it. Then don't you get your mom's voice? Well, if everyone else jumped off a bridge, wouldn't you? I'm like, well, yeah, I'd be lonely.
Well, I would try and land on top of somebody. I feel like that would cushion the impact a little bit.
Oh, not a bad. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, but that's just
5 of your so cynical. Get 5 of your friends and try and land on top of them.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious. Well, that's if you're forced to jump and you don't actually want to. I'm more of the she's like, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you? And I'm just like, I'd be wicked sad. So yeah, probably.
I mean, there's a lot of things factor. Like, am I jumping into water? Am I jumping into concrete?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. These are valid questions. Yeah.
I'm not just gonna willy-nilly jump off a bridge because my friends are doing it. I don't really have the smartest of friends. Some are very smart.
That's another good point. It depends on which of friends they are. Is it the intelligent ones? Well, now I got to wonder why they're doing it. Is it the stupid ones? Because now I'm not part of this equation.
Yeah, there are a bunch of variables in this equation.
I'm lucky that way. I don't have a lot of stupid friends. Oh, they're just
intelligent people can still make stupid decisions.
You know what just hit me like a ton of bricks? I don't have that many friends at all. But that's okay. I go for quality over quantity.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I can count them on my hands.
I used to have a lot. Like, there was this time years ago, and I looked at Facebook, and it's like I had over 1,000 people on Facebook, and I'm like, I cannot possibly still communicate with this many people. So I started deleting anybody that I hadn't talked to in at least 3 years. And then and then I was just like, okay, now I'm actually going to delete the people that are on my Facebook that I don't actually like. Because, apparently I added people I didn't actually like, but they added me or they had common friends or whatever. So I got rid of some of those. And then I decided I was going to get rid of anybody I hadn't talked to in a year. I gave it like a 12-month gap. I reached out to some people. Hey, how you doing? How you been? And if they didn't answer, then they fell into that category. But anyways, I went from over 1,000 people down to 56.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
With 56, I almost feel like it'd be like a fake profile.
It took me like 8 months to do this. I didn't do it quickly, but over the course of 8 months, I went from over 1,000 people down to 56. Now I'm back up to almost 200, but I only add people that I actually communicate with.
It's weird. It's like this sense of joy whenever you see a positive number like that. And I think a lot of kids are like that they just have to have as many friends as possible.
Yeah.
I remember my freshman year of college, there was a big Facebook group chat or group page for my class of 2018 at the time. And everybody's adding friends left and right that they don't actually know.
Yeah.
But they have the commonality that, they're going to be going to school and be in the same class, this graduating class.
Yep.
Well, lo and behold, less than half the kids from that initial freshman class graduated. And I still have friends on that list that I have never seen face to face.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
And sometimes it's my bad memory. Like, somebody added me just the other day, right? And I don't really remember them. But what I do is I messaged them and say, I see your friend request Forgive my bad memory, but I don't really remember you. How do we know each other? And most of the time they'd be like, well, we don't actually know each other. We just have a lot of common friends. And I'm just like, I don't know you. Beat it. So, I mean, I'm glad we have a lot of common friends. Apparently you have good taste in humans. Good for you. But that doesn't mean I know you. So sorry.
So then my question then becomes, what if they say that and then they add on something like, would you like to become friends? Would that be
I
a
mean,
yes?
if it really depends. Okay, it depends where they live and who those common friends are. Because I mean, if they're local and they want to hang out, it'll be like, yeah, okay, let's hang out.
Okay.
But it depends what they want to do.
Are we playing in the final?
We are.
I think we're playing in
It's
the final.
another final for us. Yeah,
Shit.
we got numerous finals coming up against each other.
I didn't even look at the schedule. You're gonna make me cry.
Why?
Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on. Just one.
Oh,
my
was it
gosh, I
just
played
that one?
3 times in a row.
Oh yeah, I see that now. 3 times. Wow. Well, away, neutral, and home. That's cool. At least it's one of each.
And it's 3 games in 3 days. Because the final hasn't been scheduled yet.
Well, you just know, like this is where Don Cherry could find that quote. Remember, I told you of Don Cherry when he said when he was coaching and he said, "Can't win at home, can't win on the road. My only failure as a coach is I can't find anywhere else to play." They should be like football. If they had more neutral venues, maybe he could have done better.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
You are probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Recovery. Do you have... Let's see.
Oh no, they scheduled one of our games. Okay, I don't play. You play me 3 times in a row, but I don't play you 3 times in a row. I have a Rangers game in between. God damn it!
Oh, because you're in Europe.
Oh, this is gonna be. I got to try to win a cup against you and then beat Rangers 4 days later at home.
Nice. I like it.
I know you do because I have to make a very tough decision on who to actually play in those games. Listen to me whining, right? First world problems. I'm in too many cup finals.
I know, right?
That's why when I hear like managers in the Premier League whining about the schedules, I'm just like, oh, I'm in the best league in the world and there's a lot of games. Really? Seriously, guys? That's what you want to bitch about?
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
It is, I know, but then how many people will jump on and be like, arguably the best league in the world? Like, no, there's really not an argument. I'm sorry.
Your U19's lost. That means I can win the competition.
Like, which league is actually better than the English Premier League?
What?
Like, which league would you even consider being better than the English Premier League? I don't believe there is another one that is as good. I don't.
I don't think so either.
And I'm not British, so I'm not biased, you know.
I mean, you're Canadian. That's close enough.
No, not really.
You
That's close enough. What the fuck, man?
You still hail the Queen, don't you?
No, absolutely not. They stick her on our money, but we're all just like, what the hell is she doing on our money? Who is this lady?
That's just as good.
That's okay, because on the other side of a coin, they have our national animal. You know what that one is? The beaver, right?
I was going to go with the moose.
No, our national animal is the beaver. Hardworking, industrious. You didn't know that? Okay, well, so our national animal is the beaver. And on our coins, you have Queen Elizabeth. And on the other side is a beaver. So you could just flip her over rubber beaver.
Flip her over
rubber beaver. You can flip her over and rubber beaver. It's terrible. It's things we used to say when we were in elementary school. But it's true. There is a beaver on the other side. Yeah. This is elementary school stuff I'm doing here. It's bad jokes. Don't worry about it.
Now that I think about it, I don't know. I don't know what your currencies look like.
Well, I'm talking about coins specifically here that has the beavers. But yeah, no, our currency, most people say that our paper money looks a lot like Monopoly money. It kind of does because it's really colorful. Do we have what now?
The pennies?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You got rid of it.
We got rid of pennies. Yeah.
Continue, damn it.
What? I'm trying to set my lineup for this
Oh, I'm
game.
sorry.
I'm playing a game. Aren't you playing a game?
No.
Well, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to pick my lineup, and all of my players are gone or tired. So
I'm sorry.
that's all right.
All right, go ahead. Take your time.
I mean, yeah. It's because all my fucking U18s are tired too.
That's because they just played and lost in the U19 tournament.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! This is getting difficult, and now I got 10 players missing in a few days here, in my next game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating. There, I fielded a team. All right. Anyway, continue. And no, we're not going to lick her beaver dream trip. That's terrible. That's awful and horrendous. And great joke. I like it. Our money looks a lot like Monopoly money. People say because it's different colors, but that's because like literally American money. There's so many people who have said that are if you got bad eyesight, you could easily grab a 100 instead of a 10 because there's no telling them apart.
Oh, wow.
Because American money all looks the same. Pretty much exactly. If you can't read the numbers, then it looks pretty much the same. All of ours is color coded. So like if I want a $5 bill, it's a blue one. If I want a $20 bill, it's a green one. If I want a $10 bill, it's a purple one. And I know that. If I want a $100 bill, it's a brown one. But I don't see a lot of those.
So, I do like the purple one.
Mm-hmm.
Not the $10 bill.
I mean, a lot of our money's pretty neat looking. It's just a system that I think is better.
Are they all the same size?
They are. Yep, they're all the same size. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know some countries don't have the same size denominations.
I know. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird?
It's interesting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Because if you think about it, are your coins the same size?
No, all of our coins are different sizes, different varying sizes. Isn't that interesting?
You want to know what I found out?
I do.
You know how the American coins have like the rivets, on the sides. So like, they're not smooth on the sides.
Yeah.
Each coin has a different thickness. So if you're blind, you can feel around it.
Yeah.
Just feel the type of
but this is the funny thing. You'll do that for your coins, but you'll make all of your money the same color.
Well, I mean, $10 bills, they're slightly doing different colors now. Like, the $10 bill is slightly orange, and the $100 bill is slightly blue.
Oh.
A bluish hue to it. Let me see if I can get you a picture.
So you're trying to actually differentiate between your tens and hundreds, because that is one of the things where people with bad eyesight, they've complained about American money, because they're just like, you can easily give 100 instead of a 10. And, you're American, so most people aren't going to be very honest about that. Unfortunately. And I'm not saying all. I'm just saying some unfortunate people are like that.
Come on.
But that was a big old poll survey type thing that they did a long while back where they're just like, how honest would you be about giving change for blah, 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 blah. And it was like the Americans are just like, it's mine. Okay.
Right.
Alrighty then.
Alright, I just sent it to you. It's a Wikipedia link.
Wikipedia. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. Yeah, that is a little bit different now, isn't it? That's good. That should help a lot.
Color as the ones, but
I remember that.
Slowly over the last 10 or so years, they changed the colors a bit.
Because like I've seen a lot of American money. It actually circulates up here quite a lot. And then of course, when my grandparents go down to Vegas, which they like to do at least once a year, they accumulate American money. Mm-hmm. So I've seen tons of American money. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess you wouldn't see a lot of Canadian money down there, because why would you?
No. Exactly.
Because it looks like Monopoly money. Nobody would accept it down there. Here it circulates just fine because it's worth more.
Yeah, but you still can't use it. You'd have to exchange it, though, right?
No, stores will take it like for like. If you want to spend $10 American instead of $10 Canadian, they'll give it to you like for like, but they will make the profit off of it.
Because of the price difference.
That's right.
Of the Canadian dollar to the American.
Yeah, $10 American is worth more than $10 Canadian. But if, like, say you go to a place and you spend $10 on something and you want to use an American bill, they'll let you, but they're not going to give you the difference.
will they give you the change in Canadian dollars if they're
If there's change, you get it in Canadian currency. That's right.
so you're spending even more then,
That's right.
essentially.
You're just giving money away at that point, but of course stores are going to take it if it's worth more. I mean, you'd be dumb not to.
Well, in the U.S., it's a well. I guess we don't really have that situation because you have to take American tender. You can't take anything else.
Actually, that law changed. You no longer have to accept legal tender in the United States.
No, you like I can't. Let's say the euro was more valuable than the dollar.
Right.
I can't just take a $1 euro bill.
That's because they don't have $1. They don't have dollars.
Fine. Say a $5, whatever. I don't know.
They don't use dollars. That's the point. We both use dollars. That's why it works. America and Canada both use dollars. Yeah. Because we're both in dollars, we have a direct correlation and exchange. A euro isn't a dollar. That's the point. It's a completely different form of currency. Our dollar is matched like for like, except for one is worth more than the other. But that's just it. $1 is $1 in both places. €1 is a completely different proposition.
But it's the same concept, though. They have an exchange rate.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can't imagine people. I mean, if I was in the States running a business and somebody said, "Can I pay for this with €10 instead of $10?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah," because it's worth more.
You can't do that though in the United States.
I mean, if I was a shopkeeper, I would do it.
Well, I think it's I'm 95% sure it's illegal to do that.
Whatever.
I understand why you would say that because it's more valuable.
Right, it's worth more. And if that person's willing to do it, then what do I care? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Picking up what I'm laying down? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I understand. It's from the standpoint of a business.
Cha!
So.
Free money. That's my favorite kind.
It's everyone's favorite kind of money.
Damn right it is. Exactly. There you go. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember what the hell it was now. It'll come back to me. Oh, yeah, right. I was down in Vegas a number of years ago because I was down there for a concert. I actually went with my family because they went to gamble, whatever. I wasn't into that. But I went down for a concert. It was Stone Temple Pilots. Were playing with Red Cross and Meat Puppets. Great show. Anyhow, at the time that we went down, it was an unprecedented time in history. The Canadian dollar was worth more than the American dollar. So that was a good time. Yeah, that absolutely, it was for a little while there. So that was a lot of fun. But of course, we still traded our money in before we went. But then I did ask somebody there, I said, would you take a Canadian dollar instead of an American dollar if somebody offered it to you right now? And they're like, no. I'm like, you do know it's worth more. Like, yeah, absolutely not. Okay, good to know.
Very interesting.
Yeah. There have been 2 times in my lifetime where our dollar has been worth more than yours.
Was I alive for one of them?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you would have been.
95. December 95.
I'm trying to remember when the hell that concert was now. It's like, am I so old I'm forgetting things like this? I can't remember when the concert was. It'd be close to around that time, though. Yeah. Once was in the 80s, I know that. So, I mean, but the other one was more recent, and I just can't remember how much more recent. But our dollar, for a very brief amount of time, was worth more than yours. And, of course, people freaked the fuck out. They just started buying up all the American currency they could, which makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's like any kind of investment that you know will gain value over time.
Well, there was actually a lot of question at that time whether or not your economy was going to recover enough to surpass us again. Of course it did, because the Americans just cannot be second when it comes to currency. At no point were they ever going to allow that to last more than 5 minutes. That's the funny.
And then 5 minutes is 5 minutes too long.
But that's the funny part about being a country that literally dictates what the currency value of the world is. And the United States does. So, bleh. It's up to them what things are worth, apparently. I'm like, oh, that seems fair.
You know what? I'm just a passerby in this. I have no say. Okay,
Right.
so leave me out of it.
Yeah, I know. World markets are just an interesting concept all into to their own. So, because that's the whole thing. Is like, who decides what a euro is worth compared to a dollar, or a yen is worth compared to a ruble? Who decides these things? And apparently, the answer is Americans. So it's like, oh, no wonder their dollar is always on the top. Yep,
All right, I need 6 points
you can do
from
it.
6 games to secure qualification into the Champions League.
Oh, 6 points from 6 games? I'm pretty sure you can handle that.
Mm-hmm.
2 of those games are against me.
I'm hoping so.
2 of those. So you need 6 points from 4 games. Oh, that's funny. We both thought it. I mean, we don't know. I don't know what kind of teams I'm going to be able to play against you. I'm running on like ragged, limp players right now that I really shouldn't be putting in starting lineups because they are not ready to be playing. This is going to be really hard.
Talking to you last time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm putting out Lee Desmond, a player that I'm letting leave at the end of the season that I never even thought to put into my lineup this season. He's playing today. Because I'm so short on players.
1-0 inside 6 minutes.
Yeah, me too. Wonderful. We're both mine's inside 23 minutes, but still, we're both winning. Yay. There's a lot of kids getting some time right now, which is not a bad thing. This is all in all, it's a good thing. Jarnell Kwanzaa, one of my young players, just got a goal. It's a young defender off a corner. Pat O'Hanlon is paired up with Gorey today. Actually, my defense in this game is really what I'm scared of because both my wingbacks are excruciatingly tired and both of my center halves are garbage for this level. So,
I still think you'll be okay.
I hope so.
You don't need to worry.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
What would I do without you? Worry, apparently, but
Still play Football Manager?
I don't know, not as often. I haven't been very into it this season.
I kind of have to agree with you. After I stopped playing with the Houston save, the Egyptian save that I started just isn't. I'm just not completely into it.
It's not scratching the itch right now.
Baseball season has started.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Out of the park. So it's that part of the cycle where I kind of put Football Manager on the back burner.
For a little while, yeah. Me too. I have a game that's going that I am enjoying. There's one that I've been playing. It's like, this is a fun game, but I don't think of it very often because I've got so many other games on the go that I'm enjoying.
Exactly.
That's my problem. I just have too many good games.
I think right now I just want to watch baseball. So like anytime I have free time, that's the thing that I want to do because baseball is always on from like 12 p.m. to like midnight.
That's fair, yeah.
So there's always something to watch, and I can watch any baseball game. I can't. I'm not one of those people that's like I can only watch my favorite team.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. With hockey and stuff. I mean, I can watch anybody.
Yeah, fantasy baseball does that to me as well. So
Yep.
If my favorite team's not playing.
Well, I'm glad baseball's back because my Sports Select I can start picking those up again. I like to wait a few months into the season though, once the pitchers start getting their records and stuff, so I can see because I just base a lot of mine on team records and pitching records. Like if a pitcher that's 12-1 goes up against a pitcher that's 5-7, I'm pretty sure I know who's going to win. Most of the time, if I can make those bets on Sports Select, then I'm going to do all right. Baseball is actually one of those ones where you can, if you take the time, you can make a lot of money betting on baseball.
Yeah. I'm going to, I'm going to try that this year by betting at least consistently with baseball. I've done it a little bit for hockey and basketball to some success.
I do good at hockey, but that really depends on who's playing because hockey is kind of a crapshoot, more so than most.
Yeah.
Any team can beat any team at any given moment, and I mean, that's true in baseball too. Don't get me wrong. Just because there's a 12-1 pitcher against a 5-7 pitcher, it's not a lock. It's just a lot more likely. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
And I'm so bad. I like doing parlays,
mhm.
and I like doing like 4 and 5 leg parlays, and so the odds start getting like
Yeah.
really high up there to the point where you almost never win,
Yeah.
right? So like the odds could be like 1 in 200, and so theoretically it would take me. I would only win once a year, basically, maybe twice. But I'm going to try to cap myself at like 3 team parlays, right? And so better chances of winning, but I'm not winning as much money.
We've completed the treble.
Oh look,
Just clinched the Irish Premier Division today.
the same day Hoban has got his goal bonus too.
Yeah, that'll be in the back of the newspaper. This will be on the cover, so whatever.
God, you're so mean.
So very mean. That's 4 in a row. Yeah. Damn. 4 Irish Division titles in a row. Although it should have been only 3 out of 4. It should have been. We all know that. So some team decided to blow their lead. I don't know.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah, you had the Irish league locked up. I think second season. Might have been first or second. I don't know. You had it locked up and then lost a bunch of games, like 3 out of 4 at the end, and coughed it up. Didn't you?
About right.
I think that's what happened.
I mean, in last year that happened, sure. I don't remember. Check the standings from last year. I'm doing my training right now.
Yeah, I'm on it. Standing. What the hell? Diamond.
First season.
442 Diamond, but I didn't start with that. I think I switched to it in season 2.
No, you walked away with the league every year. You're probably thinking about FM21.
Oh, that's right. That's when we were playing in England. Okay, sorry. Yes, that's right. I haven't had. Okay, yes, sorry. Right, I'm thinking of when you had second locked up and then blew that and finished third. Yeah, that's what it was.
That was this year. Oh,
Yeah.
last year. That was last year.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, thank you.
And then
My memory doesn't always serve. Sometimes I'm fried. But it looks like you got second locked up this time for sure.
we're very disappointed with Club Vision progress.
Oh,
They want me to win the league. That's why.
There's this other team that exists.
Like, I can understand if I just barely missed out on it, but it's the leagues were not even close.
True.
Right. So, and they've been in the Champions League, and you've been in the Champions League and succeeding in the Champions League, so you're getting more money.
Yeah, I've got a ridiculous amount of money now for Ireland. This is like I said, I have a championship level wage budget and a English Premier League level. New team, a lower team transfer budget, but still, that's for Ireland. This is untold riches. It's it's amazing. I don't even know how I'm going to spend it because too many players still are too expensive for me. But we'll see. The worst thing I can do is just try to keep my team intact as is. That still would be pretty darn good for me. Oh, I can have more coaches now. Ooh, well, let's do that thing. How many more can I have? Oh, just one. But still, that's cool. They increased the number of coaches I can have randomly out of nowhere and didn't tell me.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not complaining. I just offered a contract to a really nice looking coach just now. A real friendly looking coach. Who's this guy? He's not good at all. Oh, I'm overdue to have another coach, honestly. So that's good because I got a few guys that are doubled up on their workloads. It'd be nice to get that out of there. Bunch of players gone on international duty. When's your next game? Mine's on the 19th. 19th. Okay, all right. I thought maybe they would give me a day where you play a game and I don't, because they don't exist. Because I could stand to do a little scouting, but I'll just worry about that in the off season.
Okey-dokey.
I mean, that's the curse of being in too many cups, is that I don't get to have a lot of spare time.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I say, I'll call it first world problems and just not worry about it. Let's see. This is could just check my short list.
Dundalk win in the U19 National League Champions Playoff Semifinal.
Nice. Who'd you play in the final? Not me, I don't imagine, but.
Nope, not you, because you lost.
Oh, my under 19s are terrible. That's because all my young players that are good are on my first team.
Oh well.
Have you? Oh, you didn't sign. Oh wait, who are these? This is my youth intake.
You scouted my team.
No, these guys are on my team.
We did get our youth intakes.
And I didn't sign this many of them? I must have had a lot of shit. That doesn't surprise me, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, no, I think I'm starting to remember. I had a really shit youth intake, but I mean, what do you want, right?
You want great ones.
I think I had a pretty decent one last season, so I can't really complain. Like I think I got 3 or 4.
My players last year as well.
I did. I stole one from you. I remember that. So I've got 3 or 4 like young guys that have got potential to be first teamers eventually. That doesn't suck. I've got one that I think is going to be like a world class player. So far, he's showing up like he might. Ryan Moran, I think. Oh yeah, Arsenal's after him, dude. Arsenal wants my midfielder, so I'm pretty sure my thoughts on him are correct. Remember, I kept saying I think. Yeah, I keep saying I think he's going to be world class. Like Arsenal wants him. Yep. So I'll have to do what I can to hang on to him.
But can we just appreciate the fact that Newcastle's in first right now?
What?
6 wins from 7.
What? They are?
Yep. Newcastle 6 wins from 7.
That's amazing. Good for them. I gotta sign this coach first. Hit continue, damn it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna look at the.
I'm gonna, but I want to sign this coach.
Newcastle.
I'm finalizing the signing of my priorities, man. I just signed a coach away from an English team, so I'm all like stoked on myself right now.
Was he from Stoke?
No, it was Millwall. That would have been too easy a joke if it was, though. I know, right? It's missing out on the opportunity.
Got me excited.
That would have been pretty funny, but no. Unfortunately, my humor fails on that one. Premier Division. Look at that. Yeah, well, Liverpool's in second at least, but yeah, Newcastle. They're doing it. This is 2024, and Newcastle's sitting in first. They have good players, or Sebastian Coates is in their starting 11. I'm not sure that's a first place team. Well, it doesn't look like a first place team, but they don't look like they're all that bad either. Know what I'm saying?
There you go. I know what you're saying.
I'm not sure if they'll last on first, but it's kind of cool to see them there.
We'll have to wait until we get about halfway through the season. See where they are.
Yeah, it'd be fascinating. Because, I mean, eventually that money's got to kick in and do something. I mean, a team gets rich in their division, they ought to be soaring to new heights.
Yeah. We'll see how they do in the Champions League as well.
Totally. Oh, yeah.
Assuming they make it.
That's also a good point. Yeah. Oh. What's with all the injuries stacking up here, guys? Like, I'm already going to be short enough players. You don't need to do this. Okay, well, let's give these guys an extra day off, because I cannot afford to lose them. Looks like I might have an okay amount of players for this next game. Although we have a under 19 game at the same time. Hopefully it's after my game and not before.
Let's see.
Of course, some teams are...
965. With a win here, we secure Champions League qualification.
Dude, you can do it. I have faith in you. I'm also like some teams are going after, starting to identify my players as their targets.
Bigger teams?
Yep, you got it. I mean, arguably bigger teams. I don't know. It's confusing, right? Like how the dynamics on this one works. Like Strasbourg wants Yves Stabby. Are they bigger than my team?
Okay. Well, they're in the French league, so
they're. Does that make them bigger? I'm in the Champions League. Are they? No, they're not. They're not. So that's where this whole thing gets a little mucky. It's trying to decide what teams are actually bigger than my team. It's like, I'm in the Champions League. These guys are not in the Champions League, but is their team bigger than mine? It's like some of my players seem to think so. Like, I want to go to that team because it's bigger. It's like, dude, they're not in the Champions League. We are.
yeah. But I don't know. That's just so frustrating how in the game that you could be in the Champions League, but I guess the game just assumes that the French team is bigger or that they play in a better league, and so
Yeah.
it's easy for you to lose players.
See?
When in reality, you're like, hey, we're in the Champions League. We went far last year, or we made a good run.
Yeah.
Let's stay here.
See? It's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I'm.
What I'm saying is, it should be easier to convince your guys to stay at the club when your team is in, success like that.
Exactly.
Unless the team coming in is going to offer them like 10 times your wages, and you can't do anything. Let's be real.
Yeah, I know. Wages is kind of like where other teams are, in fact, larger than ours. But although my wage situation just improved exponentially, it's still going to be a matter of budgeting to get the right group of players.
Exactly.
I still have to have a decent budget. So Arsenal want Ryan Moran. I'm not going to let them have him. He's playing today. That's that. You can't have him, Arsenal. He's mine. All right. He's only 16, so I'm not in any danger of him leaving yet. Oh, I also can't play Mayon. Sorry this takes so long to get my team in order. I've just got so many randomly tired people. I even gave him number 22. That's a special number to me, so...
Is that one that you had?
No. But it's my birthday number, so, it's important to me. 6 and 22 I reserve for my two best players. It's a weird thing that I do. Whatever.
Don't worry, I'm not one of those people that say you have to have proper numbering, quote unquote.
No, the thing is I don't ever have proper numbering, so there's no danger of me worrying about this.
Neither do I. In fact, I like changing the numbers every year so you can get more.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean. See, I won't do that. I find that to be too cruel.
I don't actually change them, but why not? always have a different number each year. That way, the true fans
You'd alienate your
will
fans.
know exactly which year.
Your fans would be mad.
That's well, we're in the Champions League, so they can go. They can.
It's like if I invest $300 in a jersey, which is what a good hockey jersey costs if you want a real one. If I'm going to invest $300 in a jersey, it's going to be for a player that I know has a long-term contract and they're not going to change the number of. If they were to change their number, so I'd have to get a new jersey every year, I'd be irate.
That's fair, I guess. But if you know the numbers, you would know exactly which year the jersey's from.
Well, yeah, I don't think you should change the players' jersey numbers each year.
Okay. Just every 2 years.
You're funny. I mean, let's face it. You got to be pretty rich to watch hockey anyway. So fuck. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't even believe what tickets cost. Like, wow.
Hockey is not a good analogy. Soccer is a better one, I think.
Yeah.
Because they'll buy the jerseys regardless of how much it is.
Well, they don't cost as much as hockey jerseys, so that helps. Yeah.
Although it is pretty expensive to play travel soccer in the United States.
Like I can order a Liverpool jersey from their team website, customized to whatever player I like for $90. That's a third of what a hockey jersey costs.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. It's much cheaper if I'm there, obviously. I like it when somebody goes to England and I'll be like, hey, could you pick me up this kit on the way back? No, I'm going to be in France this year, so.
It's because they sell so many of them.
True.
So the prices can.
Oh, why would you concede? Why? That's not okay. You're a bum. Get off the pitch.
Cut him.
All right. Jaros, you're off the team. There's no danger of Jaros going anywhere. He's a bit too important for me to want to get rid of, I think.
Just a wee bit.
And I've had him since season 1. That's how good he is for me. I'm going to bring in Moran. Oh, how'd that go in? I don't care how it went in. That's a nice goal. Way to go, Maher. That's why I bring you off the bench, so you can do nice shit like that. Winning is good. Although I don't like that we conceded. A fine victory by my B team. So I can save them and rest them up for the Rangers game I'm about to play. So my away Rangers game is about to happen. I'm a little nervous.
You'll do fine.
But I'm nervous. But I'm nervous, and I can't help that.
Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mom's going to bed. Because it is late for her. And for me, technically. But...
Yep.
Oh, Holden, you fart.
So Hoban has scored a goal. So did Tabi. So Hoban still got his 1-goal lead at the top. You've also got a game in hand. Yep. They're fighting it out for top
Oh.
score. Yeah, I know, but it's because if I had played Tubby in every league game, he probably would have been in the lead. But I didn't. He's only played in half of them. He's got almost as many goals as Hoban, but he's played in half the number of league games.
Mhm.
But now I'm going to play him in every league game so I can give him a shot at it.
I guess I have to play Hoban as well.
You will, and you have a game in hand, so he should win. He scores pretty regularly, so I think he'll do it. Plus, you don't have a bunch of games in between.
All right, I have saved my job. We've qualified for the Champions League.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Let me read this to you. Dundalk have qualified for the 2025 Champions League by securing a top 2 position in the Irish Premier League. Dundalk had an unremarkable campaign that produced very few highs or lows, but was still somewhat short of what they had set out to achieve back at the start of the season.
Ouch.
Wow.
Ouch. You're in the Champions League, and they're just like, that's not good enough. What a bunch of jerks.
Initial budget $72,000 a week and $11 million transfer budget.
All right, that's not bad.
Let's see how does that compare to what we have now. So I can pretty much double my spending.
Nice. Okay.
So okay, and now the Europa League place will go to the league.
You can double your spending, and you got a decent transfer budget. That doesn't suck.
So 5 teams going into Europe next year. Sorry, taking too long.
Oh, we got another European spot?
We have 5 total. It was 4, with the additional one going to the winner of the Irish Cup. But since we're both in the finals and we already made it to the Champions League, it goes to the next best league spot.
Okay, still though, we're sending half of our league to Europe now.
Which is crazy to think about.
It's pretty good. I mean, this is what we wanted to do, was boost Ireland, and we're doing it. So having 2 Champions League places, it was like our main dream, and we've got that.
Now I'm really nervous about Champions League. Because we struggled in the Conference League. How are we going to do in the Champions League?
I have no idea. But at least if you get knocked out early, you go down into Euros, don't you? I mean, you got to get past a certain number of games, but we'll see. If nothing else, it'll be a fun challenge. That's the whole point.
Yeah. We have won the U19 National League.
Nice. There you go. So there's hope for the future.
Okay.
What? That's good.
Yet, so there's a league stage and a playoff stage, and you finished first in the league, but we won the playoff, which is more important.
Okay. And I've got a game coming right up here, so let's see. Who do I got to rest? You and you? Rest for a day. Go take a nap. Do whatever you need to do. Just don't get hurt. I'm going to wrap my entire team up in bubble wrap right now. Well, I got to play Rangers. This is a big game. If we can get a point here and then beat them at home later, we should be able to secure third. Because we already got points off of Leipzig. Yeah, them. Yeah. So let's see what we can do. So I don't think we're going to beat Madrid at the end.
Liverpool has overtaken Newcastle.
Oh, well, that's no surprise.
No, not at all.
Really? I think he'll get mad if I do that. Oh, he's good with it. All right, here we go. Gonna play Rangers. You don't have a game, I want to think. Well, you do. You have a league game.
I do.
Good, perfect. That works out nicely. Must be your game in hand. Oh, okay. A little nervous. I got the early game butterflies here, but none of my first team is on a heavy match load, so that bodes well. Here we go. Here we go.
Quite well.
Here we go, Pats. I need a snack. Once the game starts. Get a fresh drink and a snack once the game starts. So,
I was seeing why some of my players were unhappy.
Because they didn't win the league. And their manager's mean to them all the time.
Because my what?
Their manager's mean to them all the time.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
All right, I'm going to BRB. Dream Trip, you're in charge of the game here, so make sure we score, okay? Cool. Have we scored? No, it's 0-0, but that's okay. Let's see the situation. Oh, they are running possession on us. That's not a surprise, so they're at home. Passing is okay on our side. This is better. We need to force the ball more. Make them give it up, you know? No surprise they are looking more dangerous than us. A long replay. Oh, counterattack. Lundulu, come on. Oh, he rounded the keeper, but the defender caught him. How is that not a foul? My God, that was really rough. How did they get away with that?
No idea. I like on the 2D pitch, you can really tell the sizes of the pitch. So, like, if someone has a long pitch versus if someone has a short and narrow pitch, like they're very pronounced, the sizes.
Yeah, well, Rangers' outplaying is pretty bad to start. Their passing is marginally better than... Oh, it's 0-0 at half. Their possession is better. But we have 2 shots on target, and they only got 1. It's a close game. Ooh. It's actually a really close game.
Maybe you can sneak one by them.
That's the hope. I demanded more. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Dobson's hurt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. Problem. That's our captain.
And you're a penalty taker, right?
No. No, Dobson is not my penalty taker. He's never been my penalty taker.
Who was?
Benson.
Benson, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Dobson, Benson, you know. It's all relative. They're both English. Does that help? I think they are anyway.
Is it Lewis?
Oh, no, Benson's Irish. No, George Dobson.
Lewis. Oh, okay.
George Dobson. He is English, though. Yeah, Benson's Irish. I don't know what I'm thinking. Speaking of Benson, out he goes. Montez is too tired. I'm gonna save my last substitution for late.
What a catch! What a catch! I don't even know who that is.
I mean, we're on the 83rd minute. It's 0-0. This is good. If I get a point out of this, it would be wonderful.
I would like to get a win in this game.
Of course. Oh, nice corner. I thought we were about to score in a corner. I was like, motherland! It didn't work. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to hold on here. Oh, shit. It's a replay for them. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, they did in 91st and a half minute.
In stoppage time.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry.
And we lost.
On the bright side, there are 4 teams fighting for the last European spot.
Fuck those guys. No, that's great. That's awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Oh, yeah, let's take a look. Shamrock, Waterford, Sligo, Galway, Finn is in it. Wow, look at that. There's a hell of a race after third.
This should be a race for 5th.
There's still a race for 4th, too. 4 points is not that big a lead.
With 2 games to go?
Or was it only 2?
Yeah, we played 36 in the league.
That's 3. Oh, 2 for them. You're right. Never mind. You're absolutely right. That's a decent lead.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I like hearing you say that.
Okay. Do any of them play each other? Let's see. Galway.
Well, they have to. There's only 10 teams in the league.
Galway plays me and Shamrock. They're hosed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sligo plays Bohemians and Finn Harps. So, yeah, those are 2 of the teams that are involved in their fight. So Sligo Rovers plays both of Finn Harps and Bohemians. Oh, shit. And Finn Harps plays Waterford. Tough game for them. Sligo Rovers is probably going to do it. My prediction is Sligo Rovers is going to get it. They have the easier schedule.
Okay.
Bohemians would have to beat Sligo Rovers in their head-to-head match by more than 3 goals in order to have a shot. Finn Harps probably won't beat Waterford, so I don't know. Galway, they're currently holding the position, but yeah, they play me and then Shamrock. So that's likely 0 points for them. Just saying.
Oh, look, Sunderland is back in the championship.
Sunderland's up? Oh, nice.
They're going to get relegated.
Oh.
They're going to get relegated. 1 point from 14, I think it said. Oh, no, 1 win from 14.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad.
The team's kind of a joke, huh? Yep, they still fill their stadium all the time, even though they're in League One. Die-hard fans.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that they are.
Says a lot about their fans, but not a lot about their team.
I was just going to say that.
They made a documentary about them for a reason. That is a seriously
Which I still have to watch.
Die-hard group of human beings. They love their football and they love their team.
I'm disappointed to say I've yet to watch it.
pretty good. Burnt me.
Have you talked about the World Cup yet? The groups and our reactions to it?
No, we haven't.
We should. Since Canada is in.
That's true. Why haven't we had a discussion about that yet?
Let me do my lineup really quick.
So the USA is in it with England. I know that.
England, Iran, and one of Scotland, Wales, or the Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. So either Scotland or Wales.
Yeah.
Likely Scotland. Likely.
Yeah, you think so?
They're a better team than Wales.
Yeah, I guess overall you're right about that.
I mean, if Gareth Bale plays out of his mind, he can always win for Wales, but I think Scotland's a better team overall. So it'll probably be Scotland with England, the United States, and you said Iran. So that's a third place finish for the United States.
I feel like I have to agree with you on that. But the U.S. is the type of team that can do very well or do very poorly on any given day, in my opinion. So, they're the team you don't know what kind of performance you're going to get out of them. And I think that's what scares me the most. More than anything.
Canada actually landed in a group that they could finish second in.
Is Morocco one of the...
I don't remember.
I forget.
We'd have to look it up. We'd have to bring it up.
So, I'm gonna leave it like that. Sorry, I had to prepare for the following 3 games against you afterwards.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, I put the wrong team in. Oh well.
Not that big of a deal.
No.
Especially if it's a league game.
Mm-hmm. Just Dobson is really determined to be hurt. He just comes back from an injury. Now he's hurt again.
Wow. He wants that free money.
Well, I guess so. No. 1-0.
Can't lose the ball there.
And yet,
oh, look, we're playing the last place team who can't even get a shot. In fact, we have to have one cleared off the line.
Two 2-0 at the half. Sligo are officially in 5th currently.
Jesus, guys, come on. Gotta make some changes at halftime. We can keep it 0-0 here.
We shouldn't be struggling. That's why there's going to be big changes, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do this. 3 subs at the halftime,
Sounds good.
and they scored. They score a minute into the second half.
Okay, that didn't work.
Not one bit.
I changed my formation 15 minutes in.
It's 2-0. They scored twice in 4 minutes.
Well, Dobson got hurt at the beginning. He could have finished the game, but I'm not taking any chances with my players. So I subbed him out and switched to a three striker tactic.
Wow.
I'm just playing without a defensive midfielder. It's going okay. It's 3-0. It's almost over. 4-0. It's almost over.
It's 3-0 here.
But not for you. You're losing to the last place team.
Mm-hmm.
You're always so nice about giving points to the last place team. Once a season, it feels like.
Now, yeah, but we did that in the beginning of the season too, if I remember correctly.
Really? I thought it was last season. Let me have a look.
It could have been last.
Yeah, no, you haven't lost anybody bad this season. No. You've only lost to really good teams this season, until now. For whatever reason, Shamrock Rovers has your number this year.
3-1.
Shamrock Rovers absolutely has your number this year, though. They beat you
They did.
a lot.
They got a cup, I think.
They beat you a lot. So let's see. Waterford is beating Finn Harps. That screws their chances. But I knew that was going to happen.
Off the fucking post.
Bohemians is beating Sligo Rovers. Ooh. That's going to make things interesting.
Why are you playing it long?
Hmm.
4-1.
Going to be a really interesting end of the season between these teams. I thought Sligo Rovers would beat Bohemians, but they didn't. But Waterford did beat Finn Harps, so I figured that would happen.
Off the post again. It could have been 4-3.
Sounds like you're having a frustrating game.
That goes without saying.
Well, I said it anyway.
Three teams are heading on to the final day tied on 39 points with 1 goal separating the 3 teams.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I agree. Count Finn Harps out. Galway, you can count out. Galway's playing Shamrock, so it's going to come down between Sligo and Bohemians. Sligo plays Finn Harps now. Bohemians plays Drogheda. Actually, this thing right now, Bohemians has the edge, don't they? Because they beat Sligo directly just now. So, wow, it's going to be a tight one.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Wait a second.
Okay.
I need to test something real quick. Hold on a second.
You all right?
Schedule.
So 3 of my next 4 games are against you.
3 of my next 3 games are here.
You know,
Excuse me.
Eccles is suspended for the first one. Fun times.
How many days until?
3.
You play?
3.
Let's do. Alright, let's go out and use the same pads.
What makes you think that'll happen?
Because I think I've only beat you once this save.
Prime time to do it again, because I got to think about a Rangers game.
I still think you'll find a way.
I hope you're right. Okay. I'll give that guy a youth contract. I'll just give contracts to the guys my scouts say look good, though. I think they're wrong.
You're a regular starter who started 37 games this year, and you're concerned with your playing time.
Yeah, there you go. Babysitting simulator kicks in again.
Yep.
My assistant manager's like, you gotta play all of our best players for this game. And I'm like, no, dude, no, I don't. It's a league game. A league game that's all wrapped up. What I need to do is give my youth players some playing time. That's what I need to do.
But will you?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Okay.
Simple answer. I think I'd like those 3 to be my subs if things go well. It's a big if, but we'll try. Has he not been playing for the under-19s? He hasn't. No wonder he's losing sharpness. I think at some point I must have taken him off the under-19 squad so I could use him and then forgot to put him back on. Well, that was silly of me. Whoops.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Right.
They don't want me to play Hogan. Or even put him on the bench for that matter.
Must be tired. Or old. Or both. One thing leads to the other.
I'll take... He's only 30, I'm saying only now. He's only 33.
and in Football Manager, that it's 100. So.
Yeah, I know. You can tell baseball's getting into me now.
Yeah.
33 is not that bad in baseball.
No, it depends on the player, but yeah, no, it's not. A really good pitcher can get into his 40s. Randy Johnson. Man, that guy was amazing. I wish I could go back and watch Randy Johnson pitch again. Damn, he was good.
I'm sure that you could find it on YouTube if you...
No, I mean, like, I wish that... Like, I don't mean old games. I mean, like, I wish he was still around. I mean, I realize he's almost 50 now. That's not the point. The guy could just... He's the guy who accidentally hit that bird.
Oh, I know.
But that velocity on that ball, the chances of them doing that, it's crazy to me.
Excuse me.
And, the pitch was over 100 miles an hour, so it was like, oh, yeah, that bird had no chance.
Why is a bird flying there anyway in the first place?
Hard to say. It was pretty low, but yeah. But I liked that they were trying to figure out what they would rule that. Like, is that a ball? Is that a strike? Is it?
So, no pitch.
Yeah, it's what they went with. But they had to talk about it because it never happened. Ever. It was a completely unprecedented situation that had nothing in the rule book about it.
Wait, both... Why does this always freaking happen? I want my formation. Right, watch us lose the ball right here.
Okay, I see it. It happened exactly like you said.
Watch you score.
And look who it was.
Who?
You didn't see who that was that hit the post just there? Okay.
Satona?
Nope, that's who passed it.
Oh, the Bulgarian.
Yeah, Temeniskov, yeah. I'd really like him to score against you.
How did
I got his
you get him again?
minimum fee release clause. I tried to offer you more than he was worth, and you said no. And then I realized he had a minimum fee release clause, and then I was like, oh, well, the heck with you then. Yeah, I tried to give you like $1 million and a player, and you're like, no. And I was like, oh, his release clause is only like 500,000. Okay, boom. I tried to pay you double and give you a player. That was dumb.
Oh, I disagree with you on that. It wasn't a dumb idea. It was a very smart idea
For me, or?
on my part.
Oh,
Probably didn't like the player, that's why.
it's a really good striker that I ended up selling for good money. Nice of you to injure my players. It seems like somebody on my team gets hurt every damn time I play you.
One of my players is injured.
Yeah, no, he's not injured. He's just low con.
Oh no, it has the injured notification next to it.
Oh, does it? Oh, Dowdy? Okay, yeah, no, you're right. Guess they slammed into each other. Come on, Pats. Jesus, 6 shots on goal and we got nothing. Not playing like a team who wants it very bad. Go out there and win, or you're all fired. That's what he's saying on his end. So
I'm not saying that. Don't be putting words into my mouth, mister.
okay, sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so that messed up which substitutions I wanted to make. That's fine. I'll go with this one. That was a central defender who just ran that far up to try to make that play. I love my ball playing defenders. They got balls. Come on, 11 shots on target. This happens every time. You always have a super keeper. Florian Stritzel just loves having his best games against me. Oh, fuck, I just praised my players. I didn't mean to do that. Bet you that confused them. Oh, yeah, that confused them. My whole team is so confused. They're like, what? What are you saying right now? Oh, it's somehow that worked. Whatever.
Holy shit, you have 5 players on the line?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
13 shots on target. 1 goal. My XG is always so high against you, and for some reason your team just manages to keep them out. Tabby, come on. What was that garbage? That was a terrible, terrible giveaway by Tabby. That started the whole thing. Just trash. Absolute trash.
So it's my third sub. You were on side for that?
I don't think it matters. It didn't go anywhere.
Oh, you say that now. Go towards the ball. That would be helpful.
Why is Tabby continuously just giving it right back to you? Can somebody that I pay to score goals please score a goal? Like, soon? There we go. That's the one.
That's gotta be offside.
Oh, it was offsides.
Thank you.
If you whine hard enough, the game listens. Oh, no. Come on. Okay. Domeniskov. Yes! Yes! Square it to Cat. Oh, you son of a... What was that? You had 2 players you could have crossed it to. Oh, why?
It's gotta be game, I think.
I mean, most likely, but we'll see. No, they're going to give you a corner. Wow. Okay.
Stop you from going to a century of points. We stopped you from having 100 points.
Did you? Oh well. Yeah. Wait. I have one more game.
Yeah, for now, we stopped you from getting 100.
Oh, for now. Okay. Yes, Stritzel. You think?
He's made 192 saves in 51 appearances. That's on average 4 saves a game.
That's
If you
ridiculous.
take away the fact that he saved 16, it would be 176 in 50, which is about 3.5 a game.
Wow, man. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, he's done well. And you were like earlier, you're like, oh, should I keep him? Should I sign him? I'm like, well, you could probably get an upgrade on him, but he's really good.
He's wanted by Sligo Rovers.
If you can cash in on him, you
I wanna
should.
keep him.
I think you could upgrade.
It's only
Yeah.
It's only 65,000.
Yeah, well,
The problem is, I don't want to offer him first team playing time.
oh, okay, that's
Oh,
fair.
and I promised that he would get a new contract
Oh,
at the end of the season.
okay. Well, then you have to make a decision how much to pay a 30-year-old. But he is a goalkeeper, so that's really less important anymore. 30-year-old goalkeeper doesn't mean much. You know, they can play just fine for a long time after 30. And yeah, he's been rock solid for you. So I don't know. He's good. He's really good for our level, but I also feel like you can upgrade on him. So you can go either way, and it isn't going to be wrong. That's how I see it.
I want to get the upgrade first before.
Oh, Ollie Mitchell's out. Yeah, I can't say much about that. He's a young player. He's going to be fine. Three after that. Then I'll focus on that. Got some youth contracts signed on guys that I just don't think are going to be any good, but what do I know?
You know a lot.
Well, if I had a decent youth take there, I would have noticed one or two of them, but it looks like I got all trash, so it is what it is.
You're only slight favorites for this game.
Uh huh. Funny that. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. We're only slight favorites against you, huh? Well, okay. Sounds good. We're only slight favorites. Let's see how we can play with not quite underdogs, but might as well be tag. We're going to go out there and we're going to show them what for.
How many games do you have after the games against me?
3, I think. Let me look.
3?
2. I have one in between these two games, and then I have Leipzig and Madrid after. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even check my lineup. Whoopsies.
Well, you got all the time you need to now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. My team is picked and locked in. Oh, it's almost 1 for you.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll be right back at it in 2 days. It's not a big deal.
That's why. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, no. Okay. We are not ready for game 2. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna have to start. Okay. We are ready.
Do your thing.
Come on, let's go.
Oops. Grant Ward starting with less than perfect condition. Ooh, that is gutsy.
I know. I know it is.
You know, he's a good player, but I don't know, man. That's some interesting tactics.
They should have a loading screen with the players on the field. Like, you know how in a real game they come out to do their warm up, and then they go into the locker room, do their like team talk or whatever, and then they come back out onto the field.
Sure.
They should have that in this game. Instead of a screen that says the players are warming up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually show them warming up.
Doughty and Swiderski both on the bench. Wow, well, they're both tired, but damn. That increases our chances a lot of winning this. No, Doughty really kind of changes the way that your team defends. Well, I know what to do now.
That's onside.
That is totally onside.
Four shots in 8 minutes.
3 on target, yeah. I mean, your best player, in my opinion, your best player is sitting out this game, and I'm just like, all right. Like, if you looked at how many chances Dougherty stopped in the last game, he was the one who pissed me off almost as much as your goalkeeper. But, you know, that's if he's tired, he's tired, and I understand. But this is a cup, and I like cups, so I saved my full, fresh first team for this. Oh, man. Well, we still got Calderon on that side to worry about, and he's good enough too, so. You lost Calderon for nothing, though, hey?
Yeah, I forget why.
Because somebody else signed him and you didn't. You were waiting to see your budget before you offered contracts, is what I remember.
No, he was gone. Somebody was gone in the beginning of the season. And because of that, I didn't play them a lot. I think it was him.
No, he's been your steady left back all along. I just remember you saying that you wanted to know your budget before you offered too many contracts, and somebody else signed him before you did. That's what I remember, but I don't know. You know, like I could have been another way. Eccles has been injured. That's okay, though. I mean, you'll just be looking for a new left back, right?
Yeah. Is that offside?
It doesn't matter. That's a nice save. Get in his face, Illich. That shouldn't be allowed. I don't think that should be allowed. Can he do that? I mean, he did it, but I don't think you're allowed to get that close to the keeper when he's got it in his hands inside the box.
No, one of the Liverpool guys did it.
Pissed him off and scored on him. Ooh, man, they're going to think he's a dirty player here soon.
That's not what I'm looking for, though.
Illich has a goal and a helper in this game. That's why I signed him. Well, that's a good half. We kept your most dangerous players at bay.
Well,
Shit, I just saw you made a bunch of subs, but I didn't see who they were. And you bring in Shipley and Ward out for Doughty and somebody.
oh, come on.
What
Okay.
was that? Ward and Shipley for Doughty and Hope. He's not a frickin'. Oh. Okay, hopefully that'll fix that problem.
Time. I guess not.
Where is he? Where is he?
What?
Just trying to decide what to do here. Alright, that should be fun. I mean, that was a garbage goal, but I mean, it forces the game in a different direction. Even though I got 26 chances and 9 on target, or somehow, again, your team's just like, nah, that's fine. We're good with being badly outplayed constantly. I don't even know what to say to my team. Like, I can't really demand more; it'll upset them. I can't praise them because they're not doing well. So this is one of those moments where I don't have a recourse that will drive them forward. Oh.
Just let them run up the entire field because we don't care, right?
I mean, it won't matter. It's not like we're going to score. Well, another close game.
It's better than if that was your first team. It definitely was better than.
Oh yeah, that was my best team right there. All the best players were out there trying to win that cup, and it was a very close one. I'm stuck in the game. I mean, I'm watching the celebration.
Sorry.
Quadruple! Quadruple! I'm in the Ireland Hall of Fame.
Okay, so we.
Only just now, really.
Nice.
Only just now? Oh, I'm at the top of the Ireland Hall of Fame. Never mind. I'm not just on it, I'm at the top of it. Yeah!
Nice.
Training, rest, 3 days. There we go.
You have one game in between, right?
I do, on Wednesday. I have to play Rangers at home. This is the game to decide if I'm going to finish third or not.
Wow. Pretty big importance there.
I think so. We have to win it to be guaranteed third, in my opinion. Because I have to play Leipzig away and Madrid at home, and I'm not going to win either of those, most likely. So if I can take 3 points here, I'm pretty sure that will secure third. I mean, more or less.
We smashed the record attendance. We have a new record attendance, and it was smashed by 2,200.
Nice.
So our record attendance is now 13,006.
Cool. Wow.
Not a record gate receipt.
So, yeah, Moran is an elite talent. Jesus, all right. Nice. Yeah, he's coming up in the media an awful lot here.
Newcastle has gone back atop the Premier League with 10 games in.
Newcastle's back up there. Good for them. It's a fascinating race already.
Yeah.
Liverpool still in second, I imagine?
Yep.
Okay, good for them. Still, though, that's a really interesting race, and I hope that it continues to develop like that.
For the whole season. Yeah,
exactly. Back and forth, something nice and close. Hell, throw a third team in the mix. I like to see good close races. Yeah, sure, anybody.
Who's in third? City's 3 points back. United's 5 points back. And then 5th, 6th, and 7th all tied on 18 points. Leicester, Chelsea, Brighton. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4. Arsenal is 12th and Spurs is 10th. I know it's only 10 games into the season, but we're used to seeing them in the top 6, and they're not in the top 6 right now.
It's pretty amazing. So my assistant manager recommended I start my entire backup squad for this game, since we don't have a chance of winning. I was like, screw you, dude. I'm going to replace you. Somebody more optimistic.
Good idea.
He doesn't even think we can win. Like the fuck is wrong with you? No, I won't replace him. He's a good assistant manager. He's just got to be a bit more optimistic, I think. Okay, so Cole can't play.
The manager is supposed to question your moves, right?
Yes.
Make sure you're positive what you're doing.
I mean, he's telling me to play the backups because we're not going to win. I'm just like, dude, we're totally going to win. Oh, yeah, we're going to win. Okay, I'm just being super optimistic right now.
Team in Ireland. Everyone is backing you.
Oh, I can tell them to pick up where they left off. That's a good thing to do. I mean, we did play a good game against you. The scoreline was close, but the game was overall well played by our team. Okay, so if I get 3 points here, like I said, it'll put me on 6 points. I'm pretty sure that's going to be enough to wrap this up, because Leipzig still has to play me, and even if they beat me, they play Madrid. And I don't think they're beating Madrid, so... Oh, there's a goal! Yes, Gory got one! Early goals are nice.
Ludogorets is up on Benfica. Monaco's up on Bruges. I don't see Real Madrid on here. They're tied with Leipzig.
That's not going to last for very long. No, they're up. On mine, it says they're winning.
Now they're up. It's almost halftime already. Wow.
My game is at halftime.
Dinamo Kiev is up on Hertha Berlin. Porto is down 5-2 against City.
Mm-hmm.
Newcastle's losing to Celtic. Juventus is beating Lyon.
Celtic is beating Newcastle? Wait, Celtic is beating Newcastle?
Yes.
So Newcastle's currently in the Champions League?
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go.
They did not win the league last year, if that's your question.
No, but they're in the Champions League currently. Oh, Jaros, that was 2 amazing saves. How were those not shots on goal? He just made 2 amazing saves, and they didn't count them as shots on goal. I'm confused. Whatever. I'm always confused. Life is confusing.
Barcelona's beating Red Bull Salzburg now.
All right, they just made all of their substitutions.
Dortmund is beating PSG 1-0.
Good for them. Awesome. That's a big heavyweight battle right there, Dortmund and PSG. All right, so I need to make careful substitutions here. This is going to be all about maintaining fitness and making sure I don't put tired players out there. So both wing backs. And then Oliver Mitchell, I think, is going to be... Young Ollie Mitchell can go out there and see if he can make a difference for me. Give him a ball-winning midfielder role. Since everybody's talking him up, let's play him in the Champions League. Why not, right? Oh, they just tied it up on me. Okay. It's 1-1. God damn it.
Inter is beating Liverpool 2-0.
That's amazing. Come on. Set piece. Come on. Pop it in. Oh, how did that not go in? Okay, we still got it. Keep it in the box. Keep it in the goddamn box. Jesus, man. Passing it outside the box does not help us. Keep it in the box and fall over if you have to. Like, shit. We can score penalties. Fuck, the thing passed it like trash right out of bounds. Why are they trying to stress me out so hard? A draw here is going to make this really hard. Oh no. It's a draw. It's a draw. I'm disappointed with this draw. We outplayed them so bad. All right, well. Now we have to get a result against Leipzig again in their barn.
In their barn.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
No, it isn't. I've said it before. It's from hockey.
Not to me.
Yes, I have. We talked about this. How they the farm teams used to actually literally be sent to play hockey on their farms.
Oh.
And the home teams would play in each other's barns.
Oh, farm team. Oh, okay. Okay, I see where it comes from.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then they would play them in their barn. I mean, we're talking about stadiums here, but it's just funny to say barn because that was a hard draw, man. I don't know how to feel right now, but it's not overall good. But we're well past one, so we want to stop here and we can play our first game next time, or do you want to finish it now? Up to you.
I want to finish this game now.
You want to do this game now? He's ready. He's gunning for us. Okay.
No, I'm ready to lose. I don't want to lose on Wednesday. I just want to.
Rather lose now and get it out of the way. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be focusing on the off-season after this game. I have to focus on 2 more redonkulous Champions League games. All right, so this isn't going to be all first-team players, but there's going to be some. Gonna mix.
You're right. Calderon is leaving on the free.
Yeah, I know. When I saw that, I was like, I had a big raised eyebrow. I'm like, why would you let him walk? He's so good.
We'll find someone better.
Okay. I mean, I hope you do. That'd be cool. That's a very good player to just give away.
Shamrock is playing Galway. So Galway needs... Wait, what's the second tiebreaker in this league?
I don't know. I think it's goal differential.
Goal scored. Goal difference, goal scored.
Mm-hmm.
So...
25-25. 25-25, 26. There's a goal separating them.
So, Galway needs to score 2 goals against Shamrock to get into Europe. They need to win by 2 goals, rather. Anything else is a failure.
Yep.
Because a win will get them on... a win by 1 gets them on 42 points and a minus 25 goal differential.
Because Bohemians and Sligo Rovers finished on the same goal differential, so Bohemians is ahead by goals 4, I'm guessing?
Yeah, that's the second...
That's insane. What a race.
Now, if Galway wins 1-0, they'll only move up to 6th on a minus 25 goal differential and 35 goals for. So 4 goals separated 5th from 7th. If that happened. That's crazy how close it was the whole season.
That's a nice race, yeah. Sorry, did I save this? I don't remember.
Now you can, yeah.
I'll just do it. I'll just do it again. But yeah, no, wow, what a race. I'm kind of floored by the whole thing, honestly.
I would say that means the league is getting a bit more competitive.
Yeah, sure, overall, yeah.
In the midfield?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of teams vying for those European places because they need the money. But, in terms of coming up and competing with us, they're a long way off yet. Because we just keep separating ourselves from the pack further. Mm-hmm. I mean, I look at your team, I see a pretty goddamn good team. I'm like, yeah, that's a second place team to, It's crazy.
Stay second.
Well, you're going to. You've already clinched it. But you mean in the future, yeah. I mean, your team is way better than Shamrock Rovers even right now. I don't know how they beat you all the time.
It's just one of those things, I guess.
Yep, they're your bogey team. Well, I guess so are we. But okay, well you got 2. You're allowed to have 2. Yeah.
This is why I wanted to get it over now.
17th goal of the year for us. Oh God, he's had a good one. Tabby needs to score though. I need him to win the goal title. Did you even play Hoban? You didn't even play Hoban. He's not even on the bench. Scoring title's up for grabs.
Offside. These refs seem.
It's a nice save either way.
Excuse me.
Another nice save. My God. I swear you should just play us 30 times a year and Stritzel will have a 9 average.
Yeah, right?
Holy crap, does he make a lot of saves. Well, you said in general he does that against lots of teams. So.
Oh.
That was close. Offsides! 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 These refs suck!
Assistant referee moved towards midfield. That means it's a goal.
Offsides! Offsides!
Nope. The AR moved towards midfield after the goal was scored. That means he believes the goal was scored.
Offsides!
No, you're not allowed to be like
that. It looked actually pretty close to offsides, but I don't know. Whatever. They'll do what they want with it. God damn it, you guys. What are you doing? Bandulu passes it to no one. That was good thinking. Let's just shovel it down the pitch at nothing. Son of a bitch. Well, that's not what I meant to do. How do I get out of here? Shit. Oh, right here. You all suck. You're all going to be out of a job after this game. Okay. So I think I really only have one choice here. What the shit? Why can't I? Uh-oh. There we go.
What?
Oh, I did that thing where it makes the confirm sub button disappear on me. I hate that. But I figured it out, so it's okay. What the hell are you doing? Playing drums on something?
Tapping on a wrapper.
Oh, you're
On a wrapper.
getting nervous, huh?
Maybe.
Oh my God, Sergey. Well, that's why you're a backup player. Fucking Illich did it now. Like, why am my team just keep passing it to your keepers? Like, here, have the ball. It's so crazy, man. Like, they keep doing it.
I definitely didn't do anything in the game code.
Oh.
That might be offside.
It's from 25 yards out. There's no way that's offsides.
The pass before it I thought was offsides. That's why I didn't celebrate.
No, it doesn't matter. Oh wow, that's unbelievable. And they're not going to let us have a goal here. You don't, even though we deserve several. What is it about your damn team that we can't get through and make chances happen?
Oh, I'm gonna put the game to bed.
Illich, come on. That's why I put him out there, though. Put him out there to create chances. Move Tabby up front. Can't get anything going. Mitchell, just get it to anyone. Yes, that's how you do it.
Is that for the win? Is that for
No, that ties him, but he's got fewer games, so he'll get it.
I thought it was assists was the tiebreaker.
No, it's in fewer games, I believe. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Unless he scores the winner. Doesn't look like we're going to get a winner out of this game. Another shitty game for us. Oh, gosh. All right, well, I'm going to do the have a water bottle in the head maneuver. They all ducked and agreed. They all agreed.
Well, let me just offer a contract to Stritzel before I forget.
Sure, no problem. There's no rush.
I will forget.
I understand. Calderon bids farewell to Dundalk. That's funny. That's the theme of that game. I am linked with Borussia Dortmund.
Wow.
They want me to be their manager. Well, too bad we're not doing that.
1.9 per week. You really think you're worth that, my friend? Just go ahead and move. I will give you a wee bit more of a loyalty bonus.
Oh, now I have to play Linfield. No, I have another game.
Oh, yeah, like the Irish Cup or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that old thing. Was it one day I needed to give him? No, it was two. Shit. Whatever, it's one day.
See if I can do you at 1.8. Yeah, that's fine. Now, for Stritzel, we'll receive 118
Yeah, we got money for our positions. Yeah.
The board is disappointed that the team only qualified for the Champions League through their participation in the league this season. Did you expect? How else were we going to get in the Champions League?
That's a baffling one. I don't know. Magic. You didn't use enough magic. Clearly, you should have used more magic.
I know. Damn it. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, more magic. All right, so going forward, it's going to be Mitchell, not Benson.
Oh, he only wants 1.6. Let's see if I can get you to 1.4. He was originally getting paid 1.8, and now he only wants 1.5. Perfect. Just hit continue, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's great that the guys want a pay cut. You don't get enough of that.
Yeah, at least he realizes he could be on the way out soon, but I guess he wants to finish his career here.
Well, that is amazing stuff. All right, so we'll be back on Wednesday. We're going to do this again. We're going to finish it up. We're going to have an off season. We're going to improve our teams. I'm going to try to do something in the Champions League, or at least in the Euros. Who knows what'll happen?
Next season, both of us will be in the Champions League.
That's right, because we have two. That's right, because now we have two spots. So, see you Wednesday.